Hello, me Detective here. Sorry it's been a while, like a very, very long while, but I never really imagined this YouTube thing to be like a long-term thing, though it might be in future. I'm in the future, but at the moment I might make RWBY videos or like something, I don't know, or other video topics. But at the moment, I just want to like talk about something that recently happened. Rooster Teeth just released or like just revealed the poster for Volume 6 of RWBY, and I'm decently excited. I'm like, it's okay. I'm like, the poster itself isn't that great. Isn't like extremely great. Like I heard a lot of people are complaining about it. I just think it's fine. Like, okay, I get the idea. I get what people are saying. Like, okay, we put Oscar and Ozpin in the center, put Salem in the back. We might have the silhouette of Cinder. Like and before people say, "Oh, they're doing a fake out." It's like, no, it's Cinder. There's no way. Like unless they're planning on making a new villain, there's no way. Like there's just no. Okay, guys, just no. But yeah, that person, that chick that's like under the Grimm in this picture, that's Cinder. There's no other person it could be. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is and like yeah, I get the idea. Like it feels like I heard one person say it's busy. It's kind of looks like busy work. Like they're trying to stuff in too much. Like and they just like RWBY and the other the other like the other title characters are just kind of there. Well, everything else is like feels like it's like it feels crammed in. And but I feel like people are kind of like just comparing it to the Volume 5 on like a poster, and it's not nearly as good as that. Because like it's probably like the best poster in RWBY so far. If you're talking about like volumes like individually, Volume 5's poster is probably the best. But I don't hate this one. It kind of gives a clear idea of what the story's gonna be about. It's been like from like the info like from having Ozpin and Oscar in the center and having Salem in the back. We're clearly going to hear like, and I think the creators have said this that they're planning on like Miles and Carrie, they said they're planning on exploring more of Ozpin's backstory. So I guess like with exploring more of Ozpin's backstory would probably mean also talking about Salem more. So yeah, there you go. Like that's why I'm sorry, I've been kind of sick of these past few days. I'm fine now, but like it sucks. My voice is a little weird and my nose is ugh. But yeah, all around where was I? Sorry, I got sidetracked there. Sorry. Oh yeah, like it makes sense why Salem's there, and like it gives a basic idea of what the story's going to be about, and like we're going to explore more about Ozpin and Salem. We're probably going to have a return of Cinder, and the RWBY characters are just there. But there's one thing that no one really is not. Everyone's just kind of like, why is that there? Like people are kind of like some people are like, really, why is there a Grimm here? It doesn't seem to be like that big of a deal. But what if I told you it was? Okay, this might be just me really, really stretching. I admit, this is a gigantic stretch, and this probably isn't the case, but like, I have this weird feeling, like, just the way this like, Grimm looks, it makes it almost seem like this is what they might do in this volume. So, like, I heard one person, like, I heard a few, like, I have a Discord server with my friends, and we discussed a few things, and one person mentioned, why isn't Adam in this poster? Because they have like they said to them that like Rooster Teeth said about like Adam would play like at least more of a major role in this volume, and you would think that he would be in this poster. But what if I tell you he already is? What if the Grimm we see in the poster and Adam are in fact the same thing? Yeah, it probably isn't. But hear me out here. So basically, Adam is like my main thing about this is one, we already know Salem is capable of making like a sort of human / Grimm hybrid, as shown from Cinder having like her Grimm arm. But like I don't know. It's like we know that it's possible at the very least, and two, the thing is, Adam, like from what, at least from what people mainly theorize, I don't know, I don't know if Miles or Carrie have like confirmed this or not, but it's mainly like a fact at this point that you know how like Blake is inspired by Belle from Beauty and the Beast, and Adam's inspired by Beast from Beauty and the Beast. So would it make sense? Like it's so like what like look at this Grimm. He kind of looks like the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. I don't know. It's like it just feels. It looks like a Beast. Looks like Beast. It might just be me, but they look similar. And I'm like, what if what if like Adam does like make some kind of deal with Salem, or like either works for him for her, or she doesn't trust him, just like makes him into a Grimm, and just like this is what she creates, and he's like this wolf beast, and like this Grimm beast character thing, and that's like no matter what, like one is no matter what happens in this volume, if like you know if it turns out I'm completely wrong, which I might be. But like, if it turns out I'm completely wrong and that isn't Adam, I'm still going like it's still like a very specific Grimm design, like a new design we've never seen before in the series. So either way, I'm just gonna call it the Beast Grimm. I'm just saying, like I look at him like I'm gonna call that the Beast Grimm. I don't know, just it seems kind of fitting, but though we don't know the full body, like for all you know, it's like it looks like a manticore or something. I don't know, but yeah, that's kind of just my theory. I wanted to just say that that I might be the only one who's thinking this, and I probably like for good reason. Is like it's kind of like a really crazy crack theory idea, but like there's a reason why this Grimm is in this poster. I don't believe that Rooster Teeth will just put a random Grimm on the poster for no reason at all. Like seriously, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Excuse me for a second. Sorry about that. Had to do something. Anyway, but yeah, I just don't believe Rooster Teeth would just put this Grimm on the poster for basically no reason, unless it was like somewhat important to the plot. Like maybe it's just maybe if it's not Adam, maybe it's just some kind of like specific Grimm like that Salem creates just to hunt down the main cast. I don't know. Like I'm just saying this thing looks like it should be important to the plot, or like something substantial in some way. So I don't believe that they would just put a Grimm on the poster if there wasn't going to be any like big thing about it. It's like putting like one of the ape Grimms in like the volume 4 poster. It's like that thing, like those Grimms barely have anything to do with the volume. It's like I'm doing that where it's like, why would you put that there? But it's like, I don't believe that Rooster Teeth would do that. I feel like this Grimm might be an important thing later in the story. Or at least, you know, in Volume 6. That's just my thing, though. And, yeah, that's basically it. I just wanted to say my theory, that it's a crack theory, to be sure, but, like, it might be, it could happen. Just like Adam and, Adam becoming one with the Grimm, and just being this, like, you know, the Beast Grimm. But share your thoughts in the comments, and see you next time.